It was a show of force as Macedonia's embattled Prime Minister rallied tens of thousands of supporters just a day after opponents held their own mass protest to demand his resignation over damaging wiretap revelations. Since February, Nikola Gruevski has faced embarrassing accusations against him and his ministers, contained in taped conversations that appear to expose tight government control over journalists, judges, and the conduct of elections. The crisis rocking his 9 years of conservative rule is the worst since Western diplomacy dragged the country from the brink of all-out civil war during an ethnic Albanian insurgency in 2001. But Gruevski issued a defiant message to the crowd, saying, "Who has been demanding my resignation? People who would like to leave Macedonia to them, to reign without the people's will, but to these people tonight, this energy, this power is the best answer to them." Meanwhile, here outside the Macedonian parliament, opposition protesters have set up camp and are demanding Gruevski step down. Crowds packed the central avenue in front of his office to express their anger over the recent wiretap disclosures, which many Western observers say have cast serious doubt on the state of democracy in the former Yugoslav republic. This political analyst described the frustrations of many of his countrymen, saying, "Macedonia is in deep political crisis, but this is not only a political crisis, it's also an ethical, moral and economic crisis. So I would say we are in a very difficult position. If we compare with the earlier period, Macedonia is going backwards." A dispute with neighboring Greece over Macedonia's name has halted its Western integration, and in that time, critics say Gruevski has tilted to the right, stoking nationalism and monopolizing power in coalition with a party of ethnic Albanian former guerrillas. Back at the rally, however, the Macedonian Prime Minister attempted to reassert the country's European choice. He said, "Macedonia is a European state and will have the place that it deserves. We have a team, we have a vision, we have people, we have smart people who make the right decisions. And that's why Macedonia is strong. Long live Macedonia." The unrest has Western leaders and politicians watching closely. After an anti-government rally attracted tens of thousands of protesters over the weekend, NATO chief Jens Stoltenberg said the military alliance is keeping abreast of developments in Macedonia, a country which Stoltenberg said is aspiring to NATO membership.
I very much believe that peaceful demonstrations are part of a democratic society. The important thing is to avoid more violence, to make sure that the democratic institutions are developed and that the rule of law is implemented in full, and that we avoid escalation of the crisis and the conflict in Macedonia.
Western diplomats in the Macedonian capital are trying to mediate a solution to the crisis, concerned at the potential impact of political instability on inter-ethnic peace.